The historic signing of the framework agreement is set today, 1:30 in the afternoon, at the Rizal Hall of Malacanang. Deputy Presidential Spokesperson Abigail Valdez says the event will be attended by Malaysian Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation Secretary General Ekmiledin Isnoglu. Valte also says the MILF will be represented by 200 members. This is the first time Muslim rebels were allowed inside Malacanang Palace. What is this framework peace agreement? Why is much hope pinned on this? Hazel Yu Dizon tells us more.
On October 7, the Philippine government announced that it has forged a framework agreement with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. The agreement defines the structure and powers of the Bangsamoro state, which will be the new autonomous political entity to replace the autonomous region for Muslim Mindanao. The framework agreement also states the creation of the Bangsamoro Basic Law, provisions of which will be agreed upon by both parties. The Philippine government is still the central government that will have exclusive powers of defense and security, foreign policy, monetary policy, citizenship, and naturalization. While the Bangsamoro state will exercise powers such as taxation, a bigger share in revenues from natural resources, and an active role in internal security. The central territory of the Bangsamoro state shall be composed of the present geographical area of ARMM, Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Maguindanao, and Basilan. Some municipalities in the province of Lanao del Norte, the cities of Cotabato and Isabela, and other areas where there is a resolution of the local government unit asking for its inclusion in the Bangsamoro state. The framework agreement also states the transition and implementation stage of the new political entity, a transition commission which will work on the draft of the Bangsamoro Basic Law. The framework agreement on the Bangsamoro was signed during the 32nd Philippine government and MILF formal exploratory peace talks. The peace talks were held from October 2 to 7 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The government peace panel is headed by Attorney Marvic Leonin, while the MILF panel is chaired by Mohager Iqbal. The framework of agreement is different from the Memorandum of Agreement on Ancestral Domain that was drafted in 2008. While the agreement on ancestral domain proposes the creation of its own law, the expansion of the ARMM, and the creation of changes in the Constitution, the framework agreement on the Bangsamoro state does not commit to constitutional change.
There is a provision there which says that part of the powers of the Transition Commission would be to work on proposals for amendment of the Constitution, but there is no commitment there that such proposals are going to be acted upon by Congress.
Hazel Dizon, Solar News.